So I had never seen Lilo and Stitch before. I think they have, with the animated one, they've got two movies, I think, and maybe a series, I think. And so I'd never seen the original movie before. And now you got Disney's live action bullshit that came out. So I figured this would be the perfect time for me to go watch the original. Find out what's going on with that, man. So the plot of this movie, if you haven't seen it, all right, you have an alien mad scientist out in space who creates Stitch in a laboratory. And Stitch is pretty much a gremlin. And he's super strong and super adorable and super smart and got blasters and claws. And he's pretty much created to be a agent of destruction, a super killer, if you will. And so the alien planet that Stitch is on is like, we can't have this crazy creature going around destroying things, killing people. So we need to arrest the mad scientist, and we need to ship Stitch off to some desert planet. We can't have him on our planet anymore. It's too destructive. But in the process of trying to ship Stitch to some desert planet, Stitch escapes, of course, because that's what he does. And he escapes. He ends up on Earth. And they send the mad scientist with some blasters, who's kind of a psychopath, off to Earth to go get Stitch. They give him an officer to keep the mad scientist under control, but he has no spine, literally has no spine. So he's not going to be able to do anything with this psychopath who's after Stitch, who's also kind of a psychopath. So on Earth, Stitch meets LILO and his hot sister Nani, and who's his guardian, who's a terrible guardian. And LILO is very, very bad LILO. And there's a lot of wackiness, and we learn. What did we learn? I'm not sure what we learned. Let's find out, people. What we learned. I learned some stuff. Fact number one is what I learned, people, is don't create monsters. That is fact number one. It never ends well for anybody involved. It doesn't end well for the victims of the monster, but it also doesn't end well for the monster. The monster's always going to go down and go down hard. Fact number two, don't send monsters after monsters. That doesn't make any sense. People, one asshole plus another asshole equals two assholes. Because sometimes people will say, you hear people say in movies and TV, well, to catch a criminal, you got to think like a criminal. We need to send a criminal after that criminal. No, that's ridiculous. People, one psychopath plus another psychopath just equals two psychopaths running around. You can't have two psychopaths running around with blasters and claws, blowing things up. No, stupid. It was a stupid idea by them. Fact number three, we have to plan a trip to Hawaii. If I don't know what's going on in Hawaii, but from what I see in Lilo and Stitch, there's lots of hot men and women in Hawaii. All right, not just Nani, Lilo's sister, but ladies, I'm thinking about you too. There's a lot of hot guys out there. Everybody's hot out there. We spring break should be in Hawaii. Now, I don't know what's going on in the live action movie, but I hope that it's just Nani and Stitch, the only characters I like, run around wacky adventures. That's what I want. And there's just a bunch of sexiness and destruction. That's it, people. But that's probably not what's going on. But that's what I learned. And fact number four is you've got to take out the threat when you have the chance to. That's the thing about this movie, people. There's a lot of mixed messages, which I'll get to in a second. But they had an opportunity to take Stitch out, and they don't. And as a result, more destruction took. He's created for destruction and killing. So you think that they want to take him out, not just ship him off somewhere. It don't make no sense. And then the lady, there's a leader, a woman alien type thing. I don't even know what to call her. Like a snake lady who's in charge of the alien planet, who was jailing the mad scientist. She made the decision to ship Stitch out instead of kill him. Then she gets an opportunity later on, traps Stitch, spoiler alert, and has the opportunity to kill him. It doesn't. She says, you know what? Let him stay here on Earth. And Earth is like, okay, no, you gotta take out the threat when you have the chance, people, right? And this is for Stitch as well, because I'm on Stitch's side. Stitch has the opportunity on Earth to take out all humans, enslave them if he wants to, eat them, whatever. But Stitch has a weakness to water, and they know this. So before they have an opportunity to use that against him, he needs to enslave or eat, kill, destroy, whatever he wants to with the human beings. You got to take out the threat, people, when you have the chance. When you get the chance again. As far as the grade for this movie, we have our lessons. But as far as the grade, a lot of mixed messages. You got family, but you got bad kids. You got bad leadership. People got everything handled with Stitch was all horribly wrong. Nani, as hot as she is, she's a terrible guardian over LILO. LILO's a really bad kid. So I don't know if the message is just be bad or if the message is family. I don't know if the message is, if you are bad, just be bad, destroy everything like Stitch. I don't know if the message is try to be a little bit better. I don't know if the message is send monsters after monsters. I don't know, people. I don't know. All I know, these are the facts. Don't create monsters. Don't send monsters after other monsters. Hotness is going on in Hawaii, and you got to take out the threat when you have the chance. You got to do it, people. I love Stitch. Cute. Look at him. Cuteness going on with Stitch. But if it was up to me, I'd have to take him out. Take him out.